Hello, my lovely people. This is Resilience Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. So I hope you're all doing well because for today's reading, we're going to look at messages from your person. So it could be, I guess a lot of you are going to ask about a love situationship perhaps. But you can ask about a friend. You can ask about, a family member, really anyone you know. So we're gonna look at some messages from them. So we're gonna start with the tarot reading. We're gonna have some oracles. We're gonna have the little deck that I want to use. That is messages from your person. I just realized this is message of love oracle deck, but pretty sure we can adapt to every situation that is not love related. And anyway, we're gonna finish up with an advice. So as usual, we have 3 piles to choose from. So for pile 1, we have this. Oh my god, sorry, I have such a hard time pronouncing this one. Chrysanthemum? Crystal? I don't know, I think it's chrysanthemum stone. Sorry about that. For pile 2, we have this gold sheen obsidian. And for pile 3, we have this black obsidian. So I invite you to take a... Oh, by the way, we also have some cards to choose from. So pile 1, activation, 2, stillness, and pile 3, adventure. So I invite you take a deep breath and choose the pile that you're the most attracted to, and I'm going to see you in the next piles. Hello, pile 1. If you choose the activation number 2 card or the chrysanthemum stone, this is going to be a reading, so welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're looking at messages from the person in your mind. It could really be anybody and not just a love situationship. So if, for example, I'm saying messages about a love situation, you can always put it into your own situation if you feel like it resonates, okay? Well, we're going to see how it goes. So what I want to do is start with the tarot reading. After that, we're going to get some additional information with 2 oracle decks that I want to use today. Actually, one is a tarot deck, but I like to use it as oracle, actually, because it has, like, keywords on it. I want to use a deck of messages, literal messages from them to complete everything. And we're going to finish off with an advice. Of course, if you have any additional question after this reading or you just want a personalized experience, I do have an Etsy shop. You're going to find the link in the description box. So really don't hesitate. You're all welcome here. Okay, disclaimers before we start. Okay, where do I start? So, okay, this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose, guys. So, really take the message that resonates with you, leave the other one in the universe. You will see also that I'm not the type of tarot reader that trigger code. So, as I said, take the message that resonates with you. We're looking at a current energy. Nothing is set in stone. Anything could change based on anyone's free will in the situation. And for me, you're always the master of your own decision. All right, so let's get started. So I'm just gonna put the crystal aside. But first of all, I want to talk about this card here. So it says, this is the Time Traveler's Oracle deck, which shows like significant moment in history. And this one is about human discovering fire. And what would we do without fire this way? Now, I know sometimes fire can have like negative aspect, like burning your house down, but it's not the message I'm getting. But with that, for me, fire signifies passion. So really, in the literal sense, your person could want to tell you how passionate they are about you, how you make them feel passionate. There's something inspiring this person about you also. And I did read the booklet a little bit for this card because I'm not really used to this deck yet. And it was talking about, discovering, right? It's kind of like starting something new. And with that, I kind of had like a messages that maybe this person wants to communicate with you that they want a new beginning. And you're really like, I'm really taking the message literally here, but you really lit a fire in this person's life in a good way. Because it could be in a bad way, but I feel in this case it's really in a good way. Like for them, they kind of want to tell you that it's kind of like discovering you was like a gift to them. And they clearly want to take things further no matter what your situation is now. So yeah, let's put that aside and we're gonna refer to it if needed. I think I'm gonna put that side, actually, yeah. So I'm gonna shuffle the deck a little bit. I'm gonna ask for you to please tune into the energy of pile 1. And when I shuffle, guys, I invite you to have your person in mind. Alright, so please tune into the energy of pile 1 and the person in their mind energy. This person like has a feeling right now they can't wait to see you. So I don't know if it has been like a long time since you didn't see them. There's a sense of like, though, they can't wait to do something with you or like be with you. Okay, let me give a last shuffle. And by the way, guys, if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. And honestly, every subscribe makes such a difference to me. So I want to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. And I want to take the time to say that I appreciate each one of you. And I say that in all my videos, but I think it's important to take this little moment to thank you all because I wouldn't be there without you all. All right, so let's see spirit messages from pile 1's person. Okay, so we have High Priestess, King of Swords. I kind of want to put that actually here. I'm going to place a card after, guys. Don't you worry. Messages from pile 1's person to pile 1. Ten of Swords. Oh, okay, Two of Cups. The Chariot and the Magician. Okay, as always, I'm gonna clarify each of them. So why the Ten of Swords? Why the Two of Swords? The Two of Cups. That's correct. Yeah, okay. So we have Seven of Cups and Judgment. I'm just gonna put that aside on there for now. And Magician. Page of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck was King of Pentacles, but he kind of went on with this card right here, so I'm just gonna consider it, yeah, like it's related to that somehow. Okay, let me just take a sip real quick. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing here, guys, is that the top row is really telling us a big message here, which is kind of like, this is kind of like their energy. Like, let's start with the top row here. So this is kind of like the energy when they're alone or before they met you for some of you. I don't know, this person is really reserved. They're not really opening up to a lot of people in their life. Maybe they don't have a lot of friends, a lot of people in their entourage. And they have a little bit of a difficult path lately. I'm hearing they're unlucky. You know, some people, like, there's always like a bad luck happening to them, you know. And it seems like that with the Ten of Swords here. Now, when they're with you, and it doesn't have to be a love situation. If it is a love situation, I'm pretty sure they do have strong feelings for you. And Spirit want me to tell you that this is someone you can trust, or maybe they want to tell you can trust them, perhaps. So when they're reunited with you, look at all the yellow here. So we start like from blue, and blue represents kind of like sadness. It's kind of like the throat chakra, you know, we don't talk a lot. And then when you reunite with that person, you see even the cups are yellow. So it's kind of like you bring this person a really positive energy, because, you know, yellow can represent the sun. It's usually a really happy color. And it's kind of like with that, they feel that they can accomplish anything. Chariot, Magician are two major arcanas. Those are really powerful energy. And the Chariot is really about, you know, moving forward, having success, you know, goal focus. And the Magician is kind of like you have all the skills. So you really have such a strong impact on that person. And this person is really thankful to having you in your life. And I feel it's important for me to tell you that. Maybe you have a difficult time too. And some people, when we're having a difficult time, it could be because we feel useless. Maybe you're someone that likes to be there for people, and this person wants to tell you that you really are making such an impact on these people's life. Maybe they don't even tell you. And that's one thing, right? We don't take the time enough to thank our people who are supporting us, right? And this person maybe is not really good at showing you, but in their heart, like in their deep self, they're really thankful about having you in your life, and you really bring them like this powerful energy that is making them feel inspired, making them feel self-confidence and feel like they can accomplish anything, literally. It seems like I think we're gonna bring clarifiers here. There's something that they wish they would open up to you. And by the way, I was distracted because there's a word activation. And it's kind of like, like all of this is like non-activate, and then you meet, and then, all this yellow here is like coming into my eyes, okay? And like, I'm blind at this point. No, but it's really positive, guys. But yeah, you really activate like a really a positive side of them, and they're really thankful for that. This person wants to pursue a dream. They want to pursue a dream. And they want to have advice from you. So no matter what dream it is, Ace of Pentacles is usually like something stable. It could be that they want to be by your side like forever. Okay, so 2 of Cups. So we had 7 of Cups and Judgment here. Yeah, it's really about, once again, taking your advice. Like, they see you from far away and they're like, yeah, Pawan got this. Like, they really want to ask you for advice here. And I'm just saying, what should I do? Guys, we're looking at the current energy, by the way. So maybe this person right now is trying to pursue a dream and trying to find out advice from you. It seems like it's career related or something that is making them having money. Maybe you do have a stable job, but there's something in your career that this person kind of wants to take. I was about to say take advantage. No, but like being inspired. Because, as I said earlier, it's kind of like the Page of Pentacles. The page is kind of like the lowest level of like, so there's the page, right? There's the knight, there's the queen and the king. Okay, so we're going from page to king. Interestingly, the devil was underneath. Oh, and the ten of wands. And the Page of Cups is literally like, you can see how this... Every time I see this card, for me, it's kind of like someone reaching for advice. And we have the Empress. This person maybe wants to start a business. Maybe you have your own business. Or you would know something that could be a great tool for them. Like, maybe like they're starting a business, but they're kind of like failing at it. And they kind of want to... Maybe they could reach out for you for help. I don't know. For example, you're working in... I don't know. For example, they have a business and they want to improve their marketing. And you're working in marketing. So they might like ask you for advice or ask you for a service, right? So for some of you, the fire you lit in them could be your energy, but it could also be like your advice. So there is really something, and the High Priestess is kind of like this wisdom. Also, so we are taking like what I wanted to say with that. But the wisdom is kind of like we have been going through a lot, we're coming far. And some people can get inspired by that. Okay, let's bring some clarifiers. Let's go like that. Actually, Why the High Priestess and the King of Swords? Oh my gosh, there's a lot. This person could ask you to be like a business partner with them also. Oh, I'm getting a specific message, but for some of you, they had conflict with someone. It could be not necessarily like business or career related, but it seems like they open up to someone in the past about something, but either they betrayed them or it didn't work or it ended up bad, and this person kind of wants to go back to them. Okay, if it is a love situation, it could also be that this person is not with a partner anymore. Someone has become their ex, and maybe you are an ex, so they're coming back to you. I'm getting reconciliation here if this is a love relationship. But this person really wants to come forward with you with a proposition. So it could either be like being a business partner, it could be career related. But you can wait in a few weeks. They might ask you to reconciliate with them, to initiate conversation back, or to bring the passion back, or, you know, the fire back. Why the Ace of Pentacles? This person for some reason is like crawling, like falling down because of competition. It could also be that this person is working too hard. This person has a difficulty to put their limit. So they could come to you for advice about putting their limit more, saying no more. Because, you know, for example, in a career context, sometimes when we say yes to everything, it kind of has become an habit to your boss, so like giving you every task you can make. And at one point you're like saying yes all the time, and then you're the one going in burnout, right? Right, there's even the Four of Swords here. This is a confirmation of needing to rest or needing to change direction. So yeah, it might be really difficult. Like these days, this person feels like overwhelmed. They need a break. They need to change direction. They need more passion. More passion. More passion. More energy. I'm getting also the message that this person has lost maybe a hobby that you shared together. And it's kind of like because they're so busy like with work or with life in general, they kind of lost a hobby, so they could come back to you for going back into this hobby. But yeah, really the Two of Cups here is about this person coming back, giving you a proposition. It could be, as I said, business. It could be going back to a hobby. It could be reconciliation. But this person wants to, if you're in no contact, they want to initiate. Sorry, I got distracted by a message I just received from my phone. I film wet. It happens every time. But yeah, this person wants to come back, initiate a communication, and bring back the fire they felt with you. Okay, let's get some more information with the Oracle. Is it too overwhelming? I want to try something because all tarot readers, I think, do that. They just like remove the cards and then do the Oracle. So let's do that, guys. I'm gonna listen this time. Okay, let's get the 3 cards from this deck. So spirit messages from Pile 1 person to Pile 1. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. Okay. Messages from Pile 1 person. This person could have literally like dreamed about you lately. So this is why it's kind of like Or maybe they're going to dream about you and come to you. Okay, those two came together. I'm gonna take the bottom deck of all of these decks. So we have intellect, collaboration. So yeah, I mean, we have a lot of cards here that are confirming that this person is like coming back. Either way, you can see like the proximity between like all those characters. You literally make, there's something in yourself or you provide to this person that is making them really comfortable, really like they can be their own self. I see a lot of picture here. I know this is a baby picture, like, oh, I'm pregnant, but it's more like, you know, picture for me represents memories, like and even sweet dream, right? Sometimes before we go to sleep, we like to be remembered, like, you know, our day or like those memories or like, so if you're in no contact, this person is like missing you. It could be that they're going to dream about you, come back to you. So yeah, guys, literally the message from your person is like, I'm coming back to tell you in person what I want. That's all. Here's the thing, surrender and self-victimization. It's interesting how one time is a foot and the other time is a hand. I just heard like, how do you do? Yeah, this person is kind of like, it seems like they realize that like, not there's something wrong with them, but there's something they could do better, or like, it really seems like you could be in the same career direction, or, you know, you could be working in the same field, but they don't know, like they still have some question about is it like the right field for them. And maybe they see you like working so great in that, so they want to ask you for advice. Because we do have hard work here. It could also be that this person is preparing a good plan to come back to you. With the intellect here. Oh, why are they sticky? Okay, new idea. Defeat. So yeah, there is really a new beginning here. Of some sort. Oh, emotional stability. So maybe if this is a love situationship, this is an ex-partner, maybe like their emotional instability was a problem in the past, and now they have surrendered, they have removed, you know, the self-victimization, and now they're ready to reunite. Like they're ready to reunite. This is what they want to tell you. They want to tell you they have changed. Okay, let's get to this deck here. Okay, well, let's take those three. Chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. So yeah, the fire is passion, is its intensity. So you have self-love. I'm still trying to heal, and I'm unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. So this person maybe lately is trying to get your attention. Maybe like they're publishing stories that they want you to see them, but they feel like they're not really sure how you feel towards them. Yeah, this person really wants to show you they have changed, and they want to reunite, and they want to feel the sparkle again, the fire again that they felt with you in the past. I'm sensing you already had a history. If this is not the case, maybe you have just spent like a wonderful moment. Right now you're off distance and they're kind of like missing you already. They're dreaming about you. They're like thinking about you. Okay, let's finish off with some advice for you guys. Spirit, is there any advice you want to give to pile 1 to close the reading about their situation with the person? What advice do you have? Okay. I was saying it's too much card, and Spirit gave me them again. So let's go with that. Okay, so we have the situation will improve. And let's put, okay, so sorry, it's a lot of cards, but those 4 cards came 2 times together. So let's take it. So we have no, wait, ask for help from others, and there's something better. I feel like I don't have anything else to add here to the advice. I feel like this is pretty much no wait, ask for help for others, there's something better. I don't think there's anything more I can add to it. It says the situation will improve. I'm sensing that you have trust your gut on that situation. I would say it's more the intuition, it's your gut. There's something that is making you like, there's something a little bit fishy with that situation or something in this situation. Listen to it. Really listen to your gut feeling first, okay? And it could literally be something that is making you physically sick or physically upset, you know? So listen to that. It could be a sign that maybe this person, this situation is not for you yet, or you're not ready for it yet. But let's say like with the situation will improve and there's something better. Obviously there's something, you can stay optimistic. Maybe you don't see like the positive side now, but it could come later. Spirit wants me to tell you that don't stop to reach your goal. If you needed to hear that today. Okay, I'm gonna end the reading here, guys. I hope you... by the way, there's a fire here on the swords. So maybe this person is coming forward, by the way, before I end. This person is coming forward to you with a lot of fire energy, right? We saw the Chariot, we saw like the... and even like this character here has a lot of fire. So maybe like you are not ready for reconciling with that person yet. And it's fine too, you know, you don't have to accept it if you don't feel like it. Really trust your own timing, I would say, in this situation. And if it's not the right timing for both of you, well, if this is not in divine timing, maybe it's not meant to be, you know. Okay, I finished the reading. So, well, I hope you enjoy. I hope it helped you gain clarity. But of course, if you have any other question after this reading, or you just want a precise experience, as I said, my Etsy shop is in the description box. So it's always here for you guys. If you did subscribe to my channel, I thank you so much for encouraging me in my growth as a tarot reader. I really appreciate each, as I said earlier, I appreciate each follow. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in the comment, you're always welcome to do so, so don't hesitate, and you can always like the video for support. So yeah, I thank you so much. I'm wishing you all the best, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Hi pile 2, if you choose the Gold Sheen Obsidian or the Stillness card number 37, this is going to be your reading, so welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're looking at messages from your person. So it doesn't have to be a love, a situationship. It could be, you know, a friend, family member, or anyone you know, the person in your mind. So sorry about that. That voice cracked though. So we're going to look, first of all, at the tarot reading. After that, we're going to have some oracle cards to get additional information. There's a deck that I want to use that is literal messages from your person. And we're going to finish off with an advice. And of course, if you have any additional question after this reading, or you just want a personalized experience, just know that I do have an Etsy shop. And the link is going to be in the description box. So don't hesitate. Little disclaimers before we start. So this is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose. So really take the message that resonates with you, leave the other one in the universe. You will see also that I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoat. It's really important for me to be transparent to the cards. So really take the message, you know, that resonates with you. For me, you're always a master of your own decision. And we are looking at the current energy, you know, nothing is set in stones. Really, anything could change based on everyone's free will. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all. So I'm just gonna put that aside. And before we start, I just want to talk about this card here. So this is the Time Traveler's Oracle deck. Actually, I didn't study the deck yet. I studied for pile 1 and I forgot for pile 2. Sorry about that. But the first message that I'm getting, like, intuitively, so this deck is like showing historical significant moment in history. And so this is the Zen monastery in Japan. The colors are like so pretty. But the first message that I got with that is that this person, there is something about you that, I don't know if you're like an old soul. Maybe some of you knows deeply that you're an old soul. But there is really something about your energy that is making people feel relaxed. I don't know if you do something like that in your work. I don't know, are you like a yoga teacher? I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. You could be like, you know, doing massage therapy. But there is something like really calming about you. Now, let's look at the booklet here. I'm just gonna look at that real quick. With the stillness, maybe this person I'm getting like a back to basics kind of thing. Maybe this person wants to, there's something that this person maybe wants to say to you, or it could just be that this person enjoy like the situation as it is, or maybe they want to tell you that you're going too fast in your situation. You know, yeah, it says here, be here now. Let go of replaying the past and thinking about the future. So maybe this is something that this person wants to tell you. Like to go back to basics, take time to relax. Oh, I'm getting that. Oh, I feel that some of you maybe are working too hard. And this person wants to tell you to take a rest. I'm getting career-wise. Because I'm thinking, I have like actually someone at my workplace, they didn't feel really great, and everybody was like, you have to go home. It's kind of like something like that, you know, like you don't feel well, you can't work right now. Like even if you want to, you can, so just go home, you know. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that aside here. Yeah, this side, sorry. So we're gonna refer to it if needed, and I'm gonna shuffle the tarot deck a little bit. So I invite you to have your person in mind while I shuffle. And I'm gonna ask for you to please tune me into the energy of pile 2 and the person in their mind energy. And by the way, if you don't subscribe to my channel yet, you're really always welcome to do so if you feel comfortable. Really, each follow makes such a difference for me, and I want to take the time, as I always do in each of my videos nowadays, because I think it's important to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. I wouldn't be there without you, like truthfully. So I just want y'all to know that I really, really appreciate each one of you individually. And if you're not subscribing, you're always welcome to join the crew. With that famous accent I just did, join the crew. Okay, I'll shuffle. Okay, let's see. Messages from pile 2's person to pile 2. Spirit messages from pile 2's person to pile 2. Ooh, a lot came out. Okay. Nine of Cups. High Priestess. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Five of Cups. Okay. So why the Nine of Cups? Oh my god. I don't know why I just hear this person is arrogant. So who is arrogant? Well, take that message if that resonates with you, but someone is arrogant. For a Pentacles. I don't feel like this is them saying that to you though. About yourself. About you, you know. Anyway, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. So this person, oh, I almost spilled tea everywhere. That's the tea. Sorry, guys. I've been pretty much upset about RuPaul Drag Race lately, and like I'm taking like some quotes from them sometimes. Okay, so this person wants to take care of you, but there's a sense of them that, you know, maybe they are the arrogant, because there's a sense of them that they're either not sure what you're feeling about it, or they're having trust issues by their side. It's giving like secret admirer, though. Secret admirer energy. It's kind of like, okay, this person wants to give to you, but oh, they go back because they're like, oh, how do they feel about me? I'm getting a lot of overthinking right now. This person might be overthinking a lot. This person see you as like being really secretive. There's a sense of like, they want to shout at you, how do you feel about them? Like, how do you feel about me, Paltu? So maybe this is where the stillness came from. Maybe this person feels that you are a little bit of a stillness right now. So either like they're not moving forward, or they're not like suggesting to move forward with you because maybe they're not sure where you're situated. It could also be that this person wants to tell you that it's okay to get out of your comfort zone sometimes. That even though in the past... Okay, so even though this person wants to tell you, you know, even though in the past it was hard to trust someone, it was hard, you went through a lot, you don't have like to restrict yourself and your beautiful energy from getting out of that comfort zone a little bit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I see a lot of like cape. You know, cape that is covering all the body. Cape. And this person would want you to remove that cape so that you can enjoy life a little bit more. You know, going to adventure, page of wands here, page of wands. This is like kind of like a new passion, you know, like getting out of your comfort zone. Like you're like a new person. You're going to adventure. Like, that's it. I'm doing it. I always wanted to do it, but I'm gonna do it, you know. So this person would want to tell you to believe in your dream, follow your heart. Also, which is kind of like what the Nine of Cups is. So this person's... maybe this is the arrogant energy that is coming through, because this person really came off as arrogant, but in the sense that they want to take care of you. They're like, get up your fucking ass and fucking pursue your dreams because you fucking deserve it, Paltu. You know? This is kind of like the energy I'm getting. So it could be like a friend, you know, like a best friend you're thinking about. You know, between best friend, you kind of like talking like that. Like, move your fucking ass and like pursue your dream. Like, you are such a beautiful person. You deserve to accomplish your dream. Go ahead, fuck. You know? Like, fight for what you want in your life, okay? Instead of like, I don't know, maybe lately you have been a little bit like, what's the English term for that? Sometimes we like to like just sit and be sad and not do anything, you know, like scrolling on our phone and like, I wish I could have this lifestyle. I wish I could do this. But you know, you don't do anything. And this person is like, well, what the fuck you're waiting for? So maybe you're someone, okay? Maybe some of you are at shock right now that I'm talking like that, because you're not really used to be talked like that. And maybe this person has a little bit of resistance talking to you about that. So I'm gonna be the messenger, okay? You can shout at me if you want. You can hate me if you want, but This person wants you to accomplish your fucking goals. Go, you know? You know, make this legacy for yourself. 10 of Pentacles, right? So the Pentacles usually represents like coins, money. And the 10 is like when you close a cycle, okay? So for some of you, it could be, you know, like you have done everything you could in that career field. And maybe now, you know, or you even have like enough money now to just do something you always wanted to do, like travel or doing hobbies, or, you know, you have money for that. Money for, there is really something. Did I get that for part 1 also? I think it's really just for you, but like there's a dream you always wanted to do, like, okay, so for example, look at this character. So okay, now they meditate, but look at this character as like you have thinking about what you want to do, okay? It's really in your head, and the only thing left to do for you is to take action, you know, is to get up and go into this temple and do whatever you want to do, you know. And here the inner demons are coming. The inner demons, you have to shut them out, okay? Okay, so the lovers here can represent a choice you have to make, which is either you stand still or you go into action and pursue your dream, okay? This person wants you to get out of the self-victimization, okay? Because sometimes you're like, well, I can do this because I'm like that, or oh, I can do this because I've been doing years of study in that field, and I don't want to study in another field because it costs a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. But if you really want to do it, and you can, the only thing, you know, because our mental can really restrict us sometimes. The 8 of Swords, this is a mental prison. Look at this character. They're like, they seems like they're like stuck in there. But in reality, they could just move forward and they will get out of this mental prison, okay? This card really shows that sometimes our mental is our worst enemy, right? Because it's telling you that we can do it. You know, look at those inner saboteur, the devil. So yeah, this person also feels that you're going in the wrong direction. And with the moon here, it's kind of like you see those dogs barking. It's kind of like this person wants to tell you, like, get out of that situation. Like, or it could be literally a situation you're not feeling okay in and you're staying in it. Okay, it could be a career, but it could also be a relationship. You're staying in it because what if I let that person go and that relationship, like, I would lose anything, but look what you accomplished. You still have yourself in it, okay? Sometimes, God, relationship, right? I'm the worst to talk about it sometimes because I did have experience in relationship, but not for now. But like, I did have a relationship in the past that when we broke up, I felt like I lost, when I was in a relationship, it's kind of like my identity was based on him. And when we broke up, he actually left me for another girl, which is really funny. I kind of like lost myself, but I was able to move on pretty fast because I was able to say it's not true that I'm gonna lose myself in another situation again. So it's kind of like, even though you're losing someone that is hurting you, you still have those 2 cups, right? That is representing yourself. You still have your identity, right? Even if you had common friends, even if you had common projects, you're still you. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. This person wants you to get out of your comfort zone, pursue your dream in a really arrogant way. And you're ready, right? If you some people say you can accomplish everything you put your mind into. It's kind of like what this person wants to tell you at the moment. So we're gonna remove that. Let's get you some oracles, guys, to get you additional information. So let's see, messages from Pile 2, Spirit to Pile 2. Oh gosh, I love it. Okay, so we have Trap and then Fate. and then sweet dream. And I will do as I did part 1. I took the bottom of the deck energy, evidence. So we have competition, practicality, priorities, loss. Okay, yeah. So there is definitely a choice you have to make. But I'm curious why it is this person that is telling you. Because, right, we saw the devil, we saw the lovers, we see, like, priorities, two hand. Like, there is a choice you're gonna have to make soon. This person wants to tell you that. And dream, right? What are you dreaming for? Just go for it, right? Even if it implies you're gonna lose people. Okay, let me give you the greatest example of all. You're having a relationship, you're married, you're having a house with someone here. But your dream was to travel the world. And now you have the money. Now you have perhaps a legacy. And the only thing left to do is to put your mind into it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this travel around the world thing. So maybe your partner is going to be like, no, like, we're gonna lose. But you know what? You do that for yourself, okay? Once again, 5 of Cups here. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is kind of like we lose something, right? We're grieving something. There's a rupture, there's a betrayal, but something remains, which are the 2 Cups. It's not the 3 Cups. It's hard, but you do that for yourself. And at the end, the cups that are falling down are just gonna put them up, right? Because you did listen to yourself. And once again, you have to fight for your dream. Like, look at that. Look those boxing gloves. And it's interesting, like, this card here. There is it's an eye with a diamond in it. And it's kind of like when you see in movies or like in cartoons, maybe. You see that, right? It's kind of like, I have a dream, and then you see like this person, like their eyes are sparkling because like they really want this. You know, when you see someone you love, it's kind of like the same eyes that you get. So yeah, there's really something, and it's kind of like maybe this person is helping you reaching your dream, and this is kind of like something they want to tell you. But I will say, I do feel this is something you feel right now. You can sense right now. There's something that you've been calling to do lately, and this is why fate is here, right? Fate is kind of like, it's part of destiny. And the evidence, right? It's kind of like, okay, like, oh, we got the see, ready. Okay, like, you're ready. Oh, readiness. Wait. I didn't see this card before. Okay, so it's kind of like, when you will know the only thing that is left to do to accomplish your dream, it's kind of like, okay, I'm ready, and then ready, go. And it's kind of like, this character looks like, you know, when you're starting, when like the athletes are starting, like, what is it? Like those fast course, what am I even saying? Like, they have to run, and they're like starting like this. This is like the position to start to run. Yeah, you do need a break. And there's something about you discovering love. I don't know why I'm getting for you guys. I kind of like energy that you want to travel. Okay, you have like a stable job, maybe a 40 hours a week, you know. But you really want to travel. And then at one point you're like, fuck that. I'm, you know, putting my work aside. I'm going to travel, and my current partner is not going to be okay with it. They're gonna let me go. And then when I travel, I meet someone new, and oh, this is fate. It's really like movie, it seems like a movie thing, but it could be your situation too. Now guys, one disclaimer that I like to say also is that tarot readers are not responsible for any liable decision you make based on that reading. This is why you say like, this is a tarot reading for entertainment purpose. So like, we are not responsible if you make any big decision based on that reading. But yeah, I feel there's something you want to accomplish and you know it. And this person really wants to tell you like, bitch, pursue your dream. You deserve it. You have worked hard already. Okay, so we have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. We have broken. I feel shattered about this situation. And runner. Once again, runner thing. Like, go for it. Go for it. Right now, you're not okay. Right now, you feel depressed. Go for it. Go for your dream. You will feel happier. Really trust yourself in that, I would say, because it feels like this is something you already been thinking about. But you're like, oh no, I can't do this. And like, what about, oh no, I can't do this. Well, maybe you can, you know, and this is really something about planning. You have to plan something here to do it, but maybe your plan is already there. I don't know how to explain it, but really this person, like, maybe they have helped you plan something, and maybe you have like canceled last minute, and you know, this person wants you to go back to that plan and accomplish it, okay? So this person is like your best supporter, and that they want to tell you they're your best supporter. Okay. Let's get the advice for guys. Right? Is there any advice you want to give to how to about their situation? Let's get one more. Okay. So we have abundance. We have no need to worry, and peaceful resolution. Okay. So if the only thing that is restraining you for pursuing your dreams right now is money, I just want to tell you that money will come after. Like, you can still go pursue your dream, and the money will come after. I'm sensing also there's a lot of worries here about that situation, that dreams you want to pursue. I'm hearing like a lot of what if. And I don't know, it does feel for me that, not that you're overthinking it, but it is a big dream. And you know, when something is really meant for someone, it's kind of like everything flows. And everything comes to you. And it's kind of like this miracle, right? I don't know if you've ever been through that, but you're kind of like, oh, okay, like, okay. And then money comes and you're like, what the hell? Why? You know? Because it's part of fate, right? This is like where you're really supposed to be. Really, this person wants to tell you, if you feel off balance, like you don't feel in the right place, if you really don't feel you're in the right place, you're in career or in your whatever situation right now, maybe you're right, and this is a great sign for you to try other things. Maybe you have stayed, you know, in the career field for quite some time, you didn't explore a lot, and you really have a strong urge to explore new things, explore new hobbies. Perhaps it doesn't have to be travel, but it could be like new hobbies, you know, you always wanted to do, but you never put your mind at it. And it's kind of like, maybe because you're working a lot, it's kind of like you can work less, especially if you do like more than your usual time at work, you know? Maybe it's a time to take some rest and then trying those new hobbies, trying to explore. And maybe there's one thing that is going to really stay in your mind, and maybe you're gonna want to pursue this thing further, you know? So really trust your fate in it. It does feel that when you will be at the right place, not only you will feel it, but also like things and money and abundance in every type of way will come more easily to you. And on that note, guys, I'm eating. Yeah. No, I'm ending. What the hell is wrong with me, guys? Oh my god. I'm ending the reading. Sorry, guys, I had such a long week. My days these days are like a little bit busy. Anyway, I'm ending the reading, but I did hope you gained clarity. I hope you enjoyed. But of course, if you have any additional question after this reading, my Etsy shop is always there. The link is in the description box. If you did subscribe to my channel, I want to thank you so much for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in the comment, you're always welcome to do so. And you can always like the video for support. So, I'm wishing all the best, and I really, really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, pile 3. If you choose the black obsidian crystal or the card number 3, adventure, this is going to be your reading. So welcome. I hope you're all doing well. So for today's reading, we're looking at messages from your person. It doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be friends, family member, anyone you know. So any person on your mind. I want to start with the tarot reading this time, then do some oracles to bring additional information. We're going to get some literal messages from your person and finish off with an advice. And of course, if you have any additional question after this reading or you just want a personalized experience, I do have an Etsy shop. The link is going to be in the description box, so don't hesitate. Disclaimers before we start. This is a general reading on YouTube for entertainment purpose. So really take the message, that resonates with you. Leave the other one in the universe. You will know that I'm not the type of tarot reader that sugarcoat. It's really important for me to be transparent to the cards, but I really do wish you all the best, guys. So yeah, really take the message that resonates with you. For me, you are always the master of your own decision, and we're looking at the current energy, so nothing is set in stones. All right, so let's get started. But first of all, so this card, okay. So this is from the Time Travelers Oracle deck, and those are like significant moment in history. We have the Silk Road. I think I'm gonna bring the booklet for that one. So this is from Mongolia. So you can screenshot if you want, but I'm just gonna look this part here. I'm gonna tell you the message that are coming true while I read. Yeah, about the time to take risk. Something exciting is right around the corner. About new experience. Create your own adventure. Okay, interesting. So this it's giving me, I think it was with part 1 that we got that also, but it's giving me like a sense of a new beginning. This person wants to do like a new adventure with you. It could be... Oh yeah, remember when I was shuffling the cards, I did feel strongly for you guys like a new baby. So I don't know if you're like a married couple or you are trying to get pregnant. It could be a confirmation that it could happen pretty soon. It seems like big new project, which is kind of like feeling like an adventure, but this person wants to do those projects with you, okay? And it's kind of like this long road. So maybe you have like work hard enough to deserve that adventure, or you're working hard to accomplish those big projects. It does feel like this is common project, and this person wants to tell you either that they're proud of you, they're proud of what you brought together, they're proud of like your little projects. But before going any further with the details, we're gonna clarify it with the tarot reading. So I'm gonna shuffle a little bit. I'm gonna invite you to have your person in mind, by the way, while I shuffle. But I will say I do feel... Sorry, guys. I will say this... For now, it does feel more like a love situation, like a love partner that you're having in your mind. If it's not, and you really feel that the reading is for you, you can still watch it. But I really feel this is a right pile for those who are thinking about a love partner, okay? Or like a crush, perhaps. Okay, so I invite you to have your person in mind while I shuffle. I'm gonna ask Spirit to please tune me into the energy of pile 3 and the person energy. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a one last shuffle. And by the way, if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, you're always welcome to do so. And I like each video, but I think it's really important for me to take the time to thank my new and current subscribers of the week. I really appreciate each one of you. I mean, I wouldn't be there without you all. So thank you so much. And if you didn't join the crew, of course, you're always welcome to do so. There's no judgment here. So welcome if you did subscribe. And thank you so much. So let's get started. Let's see. Messages from pile 3's person to pile 3. Yep, the card of adventure, Page of Wands. Oh wait, Spirit tells me that it has to go like this. So I'm gonna put that like that for now. Okay, so we have Justice. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, interesting. Page of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Wands, and we do have the Empress, which is the pregnant card, by the way, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, so I'll always do, as you can see, I clarified each one of them. So why Justice? Okay, so bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. It feels like my allergies are like coming up suddenly. Okay, so much better, I think. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely something to celebrate here. Oh yeah, this is the paternal figure. Guys, what the hell? I'm getting so much like baby energy. Ending that brings a new beginning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this person really see you, especially if it is a crush, they do see like a future with you for sure. They either wants to make you pregnant or they want to be pregnant, you know, something like that. But there's like, it could also be, there is a birth here, which is the Empress. It doesn't have to be a baby. It could be like a business, you know. When you start a business, it's kind of like your own little baby, you know. But this person really wants to take a risk with you, either in terms of business or like having a child, literally. So really take the message that resonates with your situation. But yeah, this person really wants to be with you through a project here. And maybe they feel that you're not getting out of your comfort zone too much. Like they would want to. They're kind of like, okay, like they maybe like, for example, on this card, they're here and you're kind of like hesitating, and they're kind of like, why are you hesitating? Like, this is made for us. This is like our little project. This is like what's best for us, you know? And it does feel that this person is, it's not like a spontaneous type of like adventure. This is something, because the Page of Swords can represent like intense, like we thought about it really thoughtfully. We really, and even the Justice, right? We really press the pros and cons, and this is what is best for us, you know? But they kind of see you like either being in competition, compare yourself to other people. Maybe this person, especially if this is a love partner, they want to tell you that you are the only one. Okay, let's bring some clarifiers on the table here. Why the 5 of Wands from the Page of... Okay. One more. Someone here, I don't know if it's them or it's you, whatever, but someone here is a little bit tempting to start this project on their own, perhaps. But at one point, it's kind of like, this is a really type of adventure, you can do it alone. And I just realized that adventure doesn't have an S at the end. So this is one adventure, but this is one big adventure. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is kind of like a long-term commitment. Okay, so either someone is feeling that the other person is not fully committed. Okay, because the 5 of Wands can represent conflict. Or like competition, perhaps. Okay, why the Page of Swords? Two of Swords. One more. The competition again. There's a lot of card about competition, but I don't really get an insight much of it. With the Three of Swords, though, I don't know if this person is like thinking of going away. Maybe this is their adventure. They're trying to do something with you, but it didn't work out. They're trying to, I don't know, it could be, okay, it could be, it doesn't have to be like a love, okay. Sorry for all the people who went away thinking that it was only a love situationship. It could be a colleague. Okay, I'm trying to like reach every one of you. It could be a colleague that decides to start their own business, okay? But for doing this adventure, they had to let go of something. But it's really painful for them. Maybe this person, for some of you, wants to tell you they're sorry that they let you go because they really wanted to focus on their own little adventure. Why the Three of Cups is overall energy? Three of Cups can represent friendship. Maybe they have decided to keep you as a friend. This person is having regrets, though, about something. Why the Two of Pentacles? There's something about either, okay, so either this person wants you to release, because I'm getting a lot of like someone is comparing yourself with someone else or with other people or like competition. And maybe this person would want to tell you that they want you to stop comparing yourself with others, stop being in competition. You could be, for example, sometimes a little bit insecure for that person about like, oh, you're gonna like let me go for someone else. And this person wants to tell you like, no, 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 like there is no one else. Like you're the one, you know? There's this, someone is like scared of losing the other person or like they're really sad that they're losing the other person. This person could like putting you on a pedestal. Why the Ten of Wands? The Hierophant. The Hierophant can also represent marriage. We still have this card here. It went back. I just here look at the brighter picture. Maybe this person feels that you're not taking their opportunities that they want to tell you. They want to say to you. Why the Empress and the Queen of Swords? Wait, hold on. Before that, no. Why the Queen of Swords? Can you clarify the Queen of Swords? Because the Queen of Swords is about honest communication. I wonder what they want to... Okay, King of Pentacles and the Star. Yeah, this person wants to plan the future with you, though. Oh my god, guys, sorry. The messages are like so contradictory. But no, I don't feel that this person could be the one that is a little bit insecure. There's a sense of them that they're really scared of losing you. There's a sense of them that they're scared to see you go for someone else. And in fact, they really, or maybe they see you being not that interested, you know, or something like that. But they really want to go through this adventure with you. Page of Wands is like passion. Page of Wands can also be a lover, okay? But yeah, this person is putting you on a pedestal. It's kind of like they don't think they deserve you. So there's really a sense of them that is kind of like, oh my god, I'm getting a lot of like contradictory energy because their ego is a little bit in that. I don't see that in here though. Oh yeah, it's here. I knew it was close. Their ego is a little bit apart here with the message that are coming through me. Because they really see you as like the beauty. They see you as like someone they would want to have a child with. You know, they like the too good to be true type of thing. So a sense of them is like, oh, I'm so scared of losing Pal 3, and oh my god, please Pal 3, stay with me. I want to go through an adventure with you, but and this person is literally asking you if there like, could be like better than someone else. Maybe this is where the Page of Swords came true. Like they're overthinking this about. They really want to know if they're the one for you. Like they have a lot of questions. I don't know. Maybe you could have a little bit of a sit down and communicate, taking the time to communicate between the two of you, because or either this person is attaching too fast maybe, but this person has a lot of like question like, am I the one? Do you want to move this forward? You know, do you want to have babies? Do you want to get married? Like there's a lot of things that this person would want to initiate this communication before moving things forward because they're scared of like getting hurt. Okay, guys, let's get you your oracle. So I'm just gonna remove that. So we're gonna have more space. Because this is kind of like the adventure, right? This is like only S. So they want you to tell them they're the only one. And look at this big road, right? This is like a big project, a long-term commitment, right? Okay. Messages from Pal 3's person to Pal 3. Okay, so we have trap. You had 4. Trap, introvert, calm, and apology. Man, this person is anxious, guys. oh yeah, I have to show like I do to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, anxious. Look at that. All those demons telling them they're not good enough for you. Okay. This is cute though. Like I'm laughing not in a bad way, really, but you can see how this person is really committed to you. Scarcity mentality. What is that? It's giving for me like scarcity. It's kind of like this victim mentality. Like there's a them saying like, I'm sorry, but that and this happened in my life and this and I'm sorry and I'm, you know, those apologies, god damn it, they're everywhere. So yeah, there is like this luck here. I find that really cute. So this kind of like this person wants to be locked in with you. There's the partnership, 2 of Cups. We have, it's kind of like a need for them. Like they really enjoy how you make them feel, and you know, like they want to cover you in compliments and everything. They just don't know if they're enough for you, like especially with this nightmare card here. Oh, and you can see like how they get you, and like, oh, and they feel like they've won the jackpot, you know, and oh, they want to have a baby, you know. Okay, you know, I'm just saying, like they're locked in for you for sure. And with the action here, they really want to action this adventure. They're just really not sure how you feel about them. Oh, look, just breathe. So yeah, I think this person really wants to move things forward with you, but they have a lot of worries because, as I said, they're putting you on a pedestal. They are thinking maybe because you are someone that is really attractive and you have a lot of like secret admirers around you, and this person feels like, okay, am I going to be enough for pile 3, you know? So maybe this person, so you know, some human in life, okay, wants a little bit reassurance. I feel we all do want reassurance, but some of them want them like more than other people. So maybe one advice I will have for you is that if you feel like you love that person and you want to commit, you don't hesitate to tell them. And if you don't, just don't, you know, you don't have to force yourself for them, you know. You don't have to force yourself to like them. Okay, so we have commitment. You know, I want you, I want you to be a part of my future. Regret, I wish this never happened. Once again, they're like all in this apology. I don't know what, maybe they did something to you, or they're just like having all those worries for nothing. When we have ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Okay. So yeah, okay, some of you, it could be a no contact and they did something wrong, and then you don't want to forgive them, and they're like, please, I want you to be a part, I want you to be a part of my future, you know, and they have regret. And after that, you can really trust your own self, your own gut, your own intuition to see if this is worth it, trying to put this connection further. But just know that this person, like, they are locked in for you, for sure. Okay. Let's go with your advice, you guys, about this situation. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. So let's see. So you have not the right time, forgiveness, and look for a sign. Once again, like pile 2, it's kind of like I feel you can really take those advice. I don't know if I have more messages coming through. Maybe for some of you, like, for example, if the person in your mind did something horribly wrong, maybe you feel like this is not the right time, but at one point you can forgive them and look for a sign if this is the right time. It could be that there's something better out there. It could be a sign with improving health. It could be a sign that you have to focus on yourself first. We have remain positive also. So you can really take those advice as it is. You know, maybe forgiveness is about forgiving that person. Let what they did in the past. If you don't feel like this is the right time for that connection, don't go for it. If you feel like you already found the sign that it is okay to move things forward, you know, I would say this really said to me, whoop, scarcity mentality, once again. Oh my God, I have to, maybe there's something here because I don't know, like my end just like put this card on the spotlight. So maybe if you can Google it, what scarcity mean, it could bring you a message here. Sorry, I don't know what it is. But just really listen to your boundaries first, I would say, because this person maybe would come to you like, okay, I want to move forward long term, but maybe you just got to know each other and you feel that you do feel yourself that it is going too fast. Your way of thinking is right too, okay? You don't have to force yourself because you're like, oh, we've been together for months, for years. I don't know if we're still not married. I have to. If you don't feel like it, just don't do it, you know? Not everybody is married or having children. Don't force yourself because you want to please this person, okay? So really listen to yourself first with those advice here. And I'm gonna end the reading here. So I hope you enjoy. I hope it brings you clarity. Of course, if you have any additional questions or you just want a personalized experience, you know my Etsy shop is there. The link is in the description box. If you did subscribe to my channel, I thank you so much for encouraging me and my growth as a tarot reader. If you feel comfortable sharing your experience in the comments, you're always welcome to do so. And you can always like the video for support. So yeah, I'm wishing you all the best and I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.